Good morning.
Spider-Man? Is it Spider-Man?
A hero's just someone who doesn't give up.
Oh shit!
Your dad said that.
Yes,
He was
it's
right.
Spider-Man.
Now it's your turn.
Oh shit!
Go be a hero, Miles.
Yes! Yep! Oh shit!
Let's do this.
Yo! Yes! Fuck yeah! Oh! Yes! Oh shit! Spider-Man Miles Morales. Holy shit! Yes! They should have started with this trailer. What the fuck was that in GTA 5, man? I mean, hey, what's up good people, it's YellowMotion here. What you just saw was me reacting to the reveal announcement trailer for Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales during Sony's PlayStation 5 reveal show. This was pretty much one of those games I was really hoping and anticipating to see, and to me it was certainly one of the highlights of Sony's entire show. And what's really great is that it's coming out this year, holiday 2020, being one of the launch titles for PlayStation 5. It's pretty much now a reason for me to get the console on day one, since I already have a game I can look forward to play. So as many, just like me, I'm thinking like, yes, this is it. The sequel to Marvel Spider-Man 2018. It's happening, baby. Let's go. But soon after that, reports came in that this game is not a direct sequel, but it is an expansion of the original game starring Miles Morales. As in a new interview by The Telegraph, a spokesman of Sony pretty much shared some details, and he shared that Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales would include major enhancements to the 2018 PS4 game, and also saying that, and I quote, "I guess you could call it an expansion and an enhancement to the previous game," he said. And quite honestly guys, when I read this, it was more confusing than clear to me. Does it say that it's a remaster of the complete full game that came out in 2018 with the expansion of Miles Morales added to it? Or is it just the expansion where you play as Miles Morales? But that changed quickly, as today Insomniac Games themselves tweeted out a tweet and made it very clear that Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales is the next adventure in the Marvel Spider-Man universe. We will reveal more about the standalone game at a future date. So it is a standalone game and not an expansion. And to me it pretty much means that this game is already using the existing assets from the original game and is remastered, enhanced in many parts. And with that, they bring you this new game, this new standalone title that's set in the same universe as the original game to PS5. And as you can already see, if you compare just Miles Morales to how he looked in PS4 and how he looks now in this game, you can already see some huge differences. But it now benefits much more using the hardware of the PS5. So think about the ray tracing, the SSD, the 3D audio and much more. Quite honestly guys, I'm really glad that this is now confirmed and that it's a standalone game, and here's why I think that. First of all, being a fan of the original game that came out in 2018, Miles Morales is in that game. It's not a huge part, but it's still great. And at the end of the game, for those who have finished it and even have played the DLC for the game, know that Miles Morales will have a huge role in the sequel. But at the same time, although I was very excited to play and see more of Miles in the sequel, I didn't want him to interfere with the story of Peter Parker, you know? So by now having this standalone game as a launch title for PS5 is just perfect for Miles Morales, because it is set in the same universe, it pretty much continues the story, because I'm sure we will see Peter Parker in this game as well, just to give you a tease of the sequel, but you get the idea. Having the standalone game only focusing on Miles doesn't take away from the next game that's gonna come out, where the highlight will be Peter Parker again, continuing as Spider-Man after the events of the first game. The second thing where I think this is a really good thing not only for PlayStation, but also for Insomnia Games and also for the fans, is that it's a great opportunity for the studio itself to first of all play around with the hardware of PS5 by making this game from what they already have made on PS4 and see how much they can push it on PS5. As besides this game, they're also working on the next Ratchet & Clank game, which was also announced during Sony's show. So the overall experience that they will gain from these two games will give them a good overview and a good experience on how to really use and benefit from the hardware of PS5. And all of that experience and knowledge will be used to make the true sequel the best way it can be when the time is right. And just when you think about it, Spider-Man PS4 came out in September of 2018, so that's not even 2 years ago. And having a direct sequel within the 2 years of an already anticipated game, which is one of Sony's most successful game on PS4, would be absolutely crazy in my mind, just to kind of rush it and release it at launch. But by having the standalone game, we do still get of what's next for the true sequel, and we do get a solid highlight on Miles Morales as Spider-Man. Look guys, in the end, I'm really happy it's now been cleared that this is a standalone game, and I'm really looking forward to play this game at launch. As I said, this game is a reason for me alone to get the console on launch. But I'd like to hear from you guys. Have you played Marvel's Spider-Man and what did you think of it? You know, I actually made a review of that game. The link is in the description below. And are you excited that this is a standalone game, being in the same universe and pretty much continuing the story? Well guys, whatever it is, I would love to hear your thoughts, so share them in the comments below with me. And that's about it for me guys, thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoyed this video then please give it a like, I really appreciate that. And of course guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell to be notified every time there is a new video. Alright guys, I hope you have a good day. I see you guys in the next one. Peace.